Ready to Love, not a whole lot happened. On Ready to Love. Let me girl, you know I gotta get my notes and stuff together, girl. I hate this mouse so much, y'all. This mouse, like, girl, and it's crazy how she operates. I don't know what it is. But anyway, so let's get into it. So Tommy talks with the ladies about their week. Okay, y'all know it's their week. Kayla mentioned that she went on a date with Randall or whatever. Girl, what? And she talked about how she didn't really get any clear answers from Randall. Now, Jamala talks about her situation with Randall and whether or not things are being clear on his end with her. And she says that she's not experiencing the same issues as Kayla's experiencing. And if you want something, you just got to work at it. Jamala's full of shit. I mean, like for me, Jamala, girl, you is full of shit. Like that's you give it fake. Okay, you was just complaining not too long ago about how he wasn't giving you the time that you felt that you expected or you were supposed to have when y'all was on this trip. Okay, so for me, you fake as hell. Okay, that really rubbed me the wrong way. What else? Tommy gets the ladies to meet to get the. This what I didn't like. I feel like, and y'all tell me, excuse me. I feel like we're seeing these people meet more of each other's family members, close friends, relatives, whatever, than we're seeing them actually sit down and meet each other. Every time they talk, it's in group settings versus us seeing the true interactions on a one-on-one basis. Like, I mean, like, even if they zoned in on the top 3 connections, at least zone in on that to make us feel like, oh, wow, I really see a connection between these people. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. I want them to go back to the drawing board. I don't know if you guys are having to get new producers or something. I'm not sure what's taking place over there, or if y'all just don't have the time to really dedicate and you just got to push this content out. I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all need to go back to the drawing board of what worked for y'all in season 1 and season 2. That y'all need to literally sit down, watch the show, see what the difference is from that time to this time, because either that or the people you're casting are just not genuine enough for us. And it's giving, and I've said this before, y'all dropping casting details in sorority and fraternity group chats or Facebook pages saying, hey, nephew Tommy is coming to town. Who wants the opportunity? And then we get all of these people that really just want to be on television. And then in addition to that, not just wanting to be on television, but oh, we're connected because I'm in this organization, I'm in that organization. So, and I don't really like I feel like we didn't really have a lot of people that were in organizations on the first season. It was just genuine people that probably didn't even really want to be on a reality show for real. But hey, I mean, I'll try it out. I'll see what it gives, and maybe I could possibly find somebody that actually wants to be with me. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, you had a few people like Mario. Mario was somebody that wants to be an actor or whatever he got going on. But outside of that, like, it wasn't a lot of them. So get that together, okay? Brandy lets Mike meet her parents. Okay. Nothing really stuck out too much to me. I said the only thing that stuck out to me was when her mom says that he would be the first steady relationship that she would have. And then he says he's trying to be. And I just thought that was interesting because when it comes to Kayla, you never say those same things. And what's also interesting is that we're learning that Kayla actually talks and has spent more time with Mike than Brandy has. So I'm just like, you get to know Kayla, you know Kayla more than you know Brandy. But your actions towards Brandy, the things that you say, sounds like you're more interested in her than you are in Kayla. So which one? Like, I'm confused. That's weird. Like, it's definitely giving like you infatuated with Brandy, her style, how she looked, or whatever, the thickness of it all. And Kayla is probably the wife at the house, just like Kaden was saying, but you off there sneaking off with Miss Brandy or something like that. But then what's also weird is the dynamics when you see he made sure that he put Brandy in her car, kissed her, whatever the case was. But then when it comes to Kayla's like, why does he always wait until she's gone before he expresses how he feels about me? Like, girl, it's giving weird. Mike is full of shit. And not Kayla, but Brandy, girl, if that's what you want, you can have him, and good luck. Okay, let's move on. Kaden lets Swayze meet her godmother. She says that she doesn't like how he avoids answering serious questions. I don't understand why he does that. I mean, maybe that's something going back to when he was younger or something as to why he don't like to answer serious questions. I do feel like Kaden, kind of like what she did do to Mike, like she comes back to back to back with it. Like it's like you don't give him time to answer no damn question. But that also could be because you don't answer. So maybe she comes up with different questions to give you something different for you to respond. Okay, maybe that wasn't the right question. Let me ask you this. But she just doesn't fall back and give you enough time, it seems. But at the same time, she has to. If you're not answering the questions, you're going around the questions or whatever. So I don't know what it's about. That's a way for him to protect himself. Because he said something like, well, you don't want to, basically what I took from it was you don't want to give your heart away because you don't know who could possibly hurt you or whatever the case is. And it's like, but you act like you're the only person in this situation that's taking a chance. Like, get it together. Okay. What else? Y'all sure y'all can't hear this fan? Because I can scoot her back a little bit. I just want to make sure because this girl is loud and she's booming. But anyway, y'all let me know in the chat. What else happened? So yeah, Kaden doesn't like that he shuts down. Swayze act like he's the only one putting his feelings on the line. We talked about that. Randall met with Jamala and her mama and her sister. Jamala seems her sister seemed like Jamala told her a lot about him, and her sister to me kind of came off already on the defense, like ready to get in his. Because I know what my sister telling me, and I know what you did last week when y'all went to the lake and stuff, and I'm on your head. Like it was just awkward energy. Okay, Randall came in honestly like he didn't even want to be there for real. Randall came. Okay, y'all don't hear. Okay, great. Randall came in like I really don't even want to be here. Like I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and go along with it. Okay. I did zone out just a bit when they were sitting up there talking at some parts. I do remember the dad writing a letter and asking some questions to Randall. The mama and the sister seemed like they kind of liked him. So it don't matter if y'all do or don't, because that's what Jamala wants, and she gonna still go after him either way. So good luck. Next up, Samson. Samson meets with Sharice's dad. She didn't like that. When the dad asks the question of what do you like about my daughter, he gonna sit up there and say, I mean, I love her family values. He pretty much gave a very generic answer, is what he gave. Okay, he says he loves her family values. She didn't like that he said that because during this time of getting to know her, she was expecting him to know a bit more. Okay, that he liked about her. So I ain't really fault Sharice on that. Okay, she started to get a bit aggravated with the questions that her daddy was asking because she felt like you're not getting us nowhere. You're not answering shit. You're not getting us nowhere. Like, this is a problem for me, daddy. Okay. What else happened? I think that was pretty much it. Her dad calls her out. That was fucked up. Her dad calls her out for being a very challenging person and how she always has to have her way. I mean, like, yeah, keep it real though, daddy, but it's not her being on the chopping block for real. It's more so him. But then the dad says that because she asked him, like, do you give me the green light? He said, I feel like the yellow light is flashing. So then Samson said, well, that's good because that's for the both of us. And then Sharice looks at him like, excuse you? And I'm like, but Sharice, you are on the defense. You are slowing down. You're not sure if you do want to go the next level with him. So when he tells you that that's where he's at too, why are you in your feelings about it? I don't understand. Like, anyway, yeah, because her dad said that she was challenging. Samson says that he's on reserve because he's experienced the challenging issues with her from when they went to I guess her little lounge or whatever, the little skincare place that she got or whatnot. So he was already experiencing some of the challenges with her. So for her daddy to say that, he really like, I don't know if this is something I want. Okay. But what else? Oh, her daddy says that he sees himself in Samson. She don't really want, but that's weird. He say he sees himself in Samson. He likes Samson, and I'm like, but you want a player? Because according to Sharice, you're a player. You even just talked about how you met a girl parents. Her parents went upstairs, and you had her bent over the couch or whatever the case was. So that's what you want for your daughter? Like, Sharice, you sure you meant to bring your daddy here? Okay. Anyway, girl, good luck. So Kayla and Randall, Kayla lets Randall meet her parents. I felt like the daddy was more tougher on Randall, but when he sat down and met Mike, he was more relaxed and stuff. I said, okay, so Mike is giving gift of gab. Mike is giving I'm a people's person, so I know how to, get with people. That's what I was getting. Okay. I don't know why the daddy was so drawn to Mike. He was very much so more relaxed. Okay. Question came up about, is there anything he would change about Kayla? He says, no, I wouldn't change anything. But when it comes to the other young lady, I would change, I would reassure her a bit more. And I'm like, that's really interesting because it seems like you always reassuring her. I don't know what that was about. Like I don't fluff, I guess. Kaden meets with Swayze because she wants to get on the same page with communication. I don't think anything was accomplished in that moment, but they are super cute over there on the Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, because they dating in real life. Okay. Tommy and the ladies link up. Of course, Samson came into question. Sharice acted like she was about to cry because she wants somebody to just choose her for her. And it's so funny to me. See, I know a lot of people have sympathy towards Sharice. I ain't got none towards Sharice. Because when that dark skinned woman was up there and she was over there being loud or whatever, you looked at her in disgust and had a whole lot of things to say. And now your ass done went on this journey and that man ain't even interested in you because you was just sitting up here not too long ago acting like you was damn near better than everybody, weren't you? And then here it is. Here you are. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What else? She says her dad told her to be cautious. I said, I did not hear him say that to you, but maybe he told your ass that at another time. Okay. She says, that she ended up learning that Samson had been on some alpha boy stuff where he was over there telling Brandy about how he really just only wanted her in this competition. He only wanted her to meet his ex or whatever it was. And Sharice is pressed because she's been hearing the same stuff. Only for Kaden to step up and say that Samson gave her a call talking about how he was interested in her. And I'm sitting over here like, Samson, I see why you ain't got nobody yet. And you 50 years old and you ain't got no kids. You don't want none. You emotionally unavailable. You really do have some things that you need to go and sit down and work the on. Okay. And I don't like that because I've liked Simpson for the most part of the show, but you over here trying to run a little bit of game. You being every bit of sneaky. And I don't like that at all. Now, I also feel like you was being fake because of not only what you told Brandy and what you told Kaden, but I feel like you was being fake as hell, acting like you were interested in Sharice when you really weren't. I do personally believe that you were using her to stay on the show for oh so long. I do not believe that you were interested in her at all, right? So Tommy gives her the decision to make the final decision on what she's going to do. Now, this is where I kind of felt like Samson, I felt like he wasn't lying, but what I also said still stands. He says, if I wasn't interested in you or I really cared about what the other people were saying about you, I would have listened to Mike when he had some complaints, or this guy when he had complaints, that guy when he had complaints, and I would have been, let you go if I wasn't here for you. And I understand that and I see that and I hear you on that. But at the same time, I'm still thinking in the back of my head that although all of that could very well be true, it's still giving you use that opportunity to connect with her to stay on this show much longer. And hearing what you told the other ladies looked like you were trying to sift out and see like who can I make some type of connection with just so I could be here to the end. Like you really was about playing games. And a man at your age, to me, I do feel like, you was playing games. Most of the time when women are in your situation, they ain't got no kids or whatever, it's not because of their kids. They ain't got no man. Most of the time it's because they put their career first. But when I see dudes like you, I don't necessarily think that y'all were putting y'all career first. I just feel like y'all just enjoy being emotionally unattached and unavailable to women. You like being in this space of going and doing whatever you want, whenever and however you want. And ultimately, I do feel like that leads to F-boy vibes, because you want to date, like you're a older version, I feel slightly, of Justice. You may be more delicate with your words and how you say things, and you know how to woo people and stuff, but it's damn near the same thing. Neither one of y'all want to be controlled. Y'all just dress it up, a little differently. And y'all really don't want a relationship for real, But that's what I think. I could be wrong, girl. I'm just telling you what I saw. Okay. What else? She tells him about what the lady said. He thinks he needs to be more clear about his interests. She doesn't think he was really feeling her. I don't think he was either. But I also don't think that you was really feeling him either. You know what I'm saying? So it was giving a little bit of Sharice and Samson. Y'all damn near the same fucking people. For real, for real. It's just that, Sharice, you do a good job at playing victim. For me, okay, so he brings up about him not listening to the guys or whatever. They talked about that. She not trying to hear what he having to say, and now she's talking about something. I feel attacked, and this is the shit that I'm talking about, where she's like, and see, now I feel attacked. See, that's that victim shit. You just came at this man. You think this man is supposed to sit here and just hear you come at him, and he got some things to say. He ain't supposed to say it. And now I feel like you're being attacked because he's telling you, one, if I'm trying to develop a relationship with you, I'm not going to hear what all this outside noise is. That's one. And two, if I was hearing it, I wouldn't even be here right now with you. And then because he said that to you, you feeling attacked. Now you should have said something else. Like, what does that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I feel like you just used me to get to the end. Like, you could have said that, but you talking about some I feel attacked. Like, girl, stop it with the bullshit. That's why Kaden snapped off on your ass in the in that room with nephew Tommy. What else? She tells him he not ready to love Sharice. I'm like, girl, he said if that's the he said, if that's the case, you're not ready to love either. I said, and she ain't. Neither one of y'all are. Okay. So there's that. But Samson had me hollering when he sat there and continued to eat his motherfucking food. I said, I know that's real. You ain't finna bring me up out my damn house and think I'm not finna chew. Girl, I'm finna chew. I'm finna eat. I'm finna get my food in. Okay. Now, I wish you good day. You know what I'm saying? I hope that works out for you, whatever you got going on. Good luck. But I'm finna eat this motherfucking food. Okay. Cause listen, I'm with him on that. Okay. I'll be just like Candy Birds. Y'all can be mad all y'all want to, but I'm gonna eat this motherfucking chicken. Period. All right. So that's pretty much everything that happens. Okay. Heck, I wanted to know why Samson and his ex split up because she seems like a classy lady. Listen, I'm wondering that too. And I don't know why ain't nobody asked that question. Like, what was really going on as to why y'all didn't end up together. You know? Let's see. Samson knew the women he really wanted didn't want him. And the fact that he was coming from Miss Brandy was giving you just like you a cute little young tenderoni, whatever, on your arm, making you look good to the other folks. Like this. So what he's giving to me. Let's see what else. And we gonna move on. Kayla needs to know her worth. She gets stung. She gets strung along. I wish I would wait around on men to make a decision when the decision is the indecision is the decision. I agree with that so much, Kay, and that really bothers me seeing how next week's episode is going to go, where she's gonna be like, I just want him to say it. That'd be y'all problem. You don't have to wait for nobody to say shit for you to make a move and do what you want to do. But I do know and believe that a lot of times people need their feelings hurt in order for them to really go on. You know what I'm saying? They really need their feelings hurt for them to thrust them into the direction that they should have went a long time ago. Hence the reason why I think I talked about this on one of my This Is Messy episodes where I said like the lady that had the baby and was questioning or something like that about the baby. I'm like, girl, a lot of times y'all already know what it is. Okay, y'all just be going over there to Maury Povich or whatever the case is, just so he could tell you what your ass already know, because you just need to be hurt that one good time for you to probably make the next step. Okay, but it be sucking though, because y'all be getting the tea, y'all know it's real and still don't be making a move. You know what I'm saying? Be down there praying to the Lord like, God, please tell me what direction should I go? Like, should I leave? I don't really want to go. I don't really want to stay. Okay, can we get it together? Let me know what's going on. And then God give you your sign that same day. And you do what you want to do. God is a good one. God better close the door on you hoes. Don't come back. Don't come over. Don't knock on my door no more. Don't knock on my door. Don't close your eyes. Don't bow your head for me, girl. Pick your head up, because I'm not even going to answer. Just go on by, because I done told you quite a few times. You know what I'm saying? You still going to do what you want to do, so I'm going to let you do that. Don't come over here no more. But that's all we got over there with Ready to Love.